Hey YouTubers, it's Sonia. So right now it's about 6 o'clock, it's about dinner time, I'm hungry, haven't eaten for hours, I'm starting to get the cravings for carbs, for chocolate, for all the foods that are wrong for me, and I have a dinner recipe to show you guys today because as of right now I'm still 15 pounds away from my goal, and I am at the point where my body has kind of stalled its weight loss, so I need to kickstart it again. So what I'm going to show you guys today is a zucchini pasta recipe, and before you guys are like, hell no, I'm not trying that, I've never actually eaten zucchini before I made this recipe. This is probably the second or third time that I'm making it. It's really simple to make, it doesn't take too long, but let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to introduce this cute little machine to you. My dad actually picked it up from the store. You can buy it pretty much anywhere. The only thing that it does is you just kind of fit the zucchini in here, you turn it, and it comes out the other end of the blade in like shredded pieces. There's 3 different types of styles you can cut it in. There's a thin spiral, a ribbon cut, or a thick spiral. The one I have in right now is a thin spiral. So if you can see, what I've already done is I cut off the hat part to the zucchini, but it's still not going to fit in there quite as nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off a little bit more so it'll fit, and then I'm going to show you how the machine works. So now that I cut that off, I'm taking it and I'm kind of just fitting the zucchini in here, kind of making sure it fits on the blade. And before you even do that, there's this little button on the side where it acts like a suction, so it stays on, it like sticks to the surface so the blade doesn't cut you. Make sure to do that because I completely almost forgot to do that. So now it's kind of fitted in here in this little space. So I'm just putting my left hand on this blade and I'm just kind of cranking the machine. And as I'm doing this, you're gonna see it's on the other side, it comes out in kind of spaghetti spirals.
I should be over all the butterflies, but I'm into you, and baby, even on the worst nights, I'm into you,
This is what it looks like. It looks just like pasta, the way it's cut, it looks nice. So I have 2 trays of zucchini because it depends on how many people you're obviously making this for. But as you make it, remember it shrinks. So I'm using 2 trays of really big zucchinis. And one zucchini, it has 33 calories in it, 0 grams of carbs. So it's perfect for a really healthy recipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and shred all the other ones and I will see you guys at the end.
and baby, even on the worst nights.
To show you guys this is what it looks like. It's got the same consistency as pasta. It's got like grain around the edges because I didn't take off the skin because that's where the fiber and the nutrients come from. So of course if you don't like the color green, go ahead and take them off, but I think it's important to get some additional nutrients. So this is about 2 trays of zucchini. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you and take you to the stove and see what I've been doing while I've been cutting this. So just for the sake of time, while I've been cutting the zucchini, I have been trying to saute these onions over here. If you see, I spilled a little bit of black pepper in there to give it some more flavor. So let me go ahead and introduce you guys to the condiments now. So over here I have half a tablespoon of salt and black pepper. In this one I have a full tablespoon of oregano and basil in this one. And in the back I have a little bit of cayenne pepper and cinnamon. Yes, cayenne pepper and cinnamon. The reason why I'm adding these 2 ingredients in there is because it does give your metabolism a little bit of a boost, plus it never hurts to give your zucchini pasta a little bit more flavor. In this container right here I have 3 tablespoons of almond flour, and if we go to the very back in this cup, I have half a cup of Del Gresto pasta sauce. It has 7 grams of carbs and a half of a cup. So now that our onions are more sauteed, I'm gonna go ahead and add the zucchini to it.
Would you make you feel better? It's not a walk in the park to love each other.
It's perfect to be cooking it. So even before it gets kind of warm and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding a dash of oregano and the basil in this cup to kind of give it flavor. So while it cooks, that flavor is gonna get in there a little bit more. I'm adding now the salt and the pepper around it a little bit. I'm not doing all of it just yet, but I am putting all of this in here just because I want to go ahead and add that. And now we're just going to wait for this to all cook and kind of get all the spices together. So now this zucchini is halfway cooked, and I went ahead and moved it to the back stove so it cooks a little bit faster. I'm taking the Del Gresto pasta sauce, and it's half cooked now, so I'm just taking the sauce and pouring it all over and mixing that in really well so it tastes even more like spaghetti. And while that also cooks, I'm going to go ahead and add that almond flour because it just makes the pasta a little bit more thicker in consistency. So while this is still cooking with our tomato sauce, I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the basil and oregano to make sure there's a lot of flavor because there is a lot of zucchini. I'm adding the rest of the salt and pepper as well, and then we're just going to continue to mix this. And if you noticed, since the last 30 seconds, I cut my thumb because a knife just came at me, so it's recovering in a little SpongeBob Band-Aid. So I'm going to come a little bit closer to show you guys. This is what the pasta looks like. It's really warm. It's got a great consistency, especially because of the almond flour. I should probably wait to try it when it cools down a little bit because I did burn my tongue. But this is great if you want to restart your metabolism, if you're looking for healthy, low-carb, low-calorie dinners. It's perfect, and it's especially good if you don't eat your veggies and you're looking for something that tastes good and is your veggies. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like below, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts because I want to hear them. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.